Greetings dear friends from what is unfortunately another cocktail SOS from Dr. Bertram Everidge. Now in our last video it was filmed at the point where people have been advised to stay away from public houses. Since then things have escalated somewhat. Pubs and many other businesses are closed and we have been advised to stay at home as much as possible. By doing this we are all of us helping ourselves and the community to stay safe. However, that does cause a slight problem in terms of cabin fever. So we need to do whatever we can to try to stay sane. Be that creating art, music, reading, writing, or potentially creating a lovely, lovely cocktail. Now, by communicating with each other, expressing what we're doing, sharing how we're managing to stay sane, and checking in on each other as a community, we can help ourselves to also stay splendid. Now, the cocktail that we're going to make today was put in mind by hearing about the first group of my friends who were self-isolated before things escalated to the point we are at now. I heard that they were stashed away with a goodly supply of rum. So, porridge and muesli, this is for you. This is a drink called a Grenada, and for that you will require 3 shots of rum, 2 shots of orange juice, and 1 shot of sweet vermouth. Well, we appear to be out of sweet vermouth, and that's SOS cocktail making for you. All those Broadhurst drive-bys have depleted our stocks. However, in the last video we mentioned several ingredients that can be used to replace dry vermouth. I'm fairly sure that we can find something to replace the sweet variety. I would suggest that we could use white wine or go for dry vermouth. I think the change in flavour there should still leave something very palatable. Today I think we are going to replace our sweet vermouth with the same amount of S.O.S sherry. That should do the trick. And shake with ice. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. The drink is mostly prepared, but it is not yet complete, for there is one other element which is missing, which is this, an ingredient that should be pretty easy to come by. Many of you may have a cinnamon stick knocking about in your cupboard, left over from Christmas or from cooking. It's also the kind of ingredient that is unlikely to fly off the shelves. As far as I know, it's not a replacement for toilet paper. What you need to do with this is snap your cinnamon stick in half, discard that bit for later for your next drink, and just pop it on top of your drink. Now, this will start to flavour the drink as you get to the bottom of it, but you don't need to wait for it to infuse to drink it, because smell and taste are so massively intertwined that the moment you put the drink to your lips, you will start to smell the cinnamon stick and it will utterly transform the flavour very brilliantly. It'll give it that sort of really warm feeling. I'm going to give this a try and we'll see how the S.O.S has transformed it. There's the cinnamon. Pretty good. Very, very similar to how I ordinarily make a Grenada. It really doesn't transform the flavour particularly. The spiced rum that I'm using is really coming through, and a very deeply pleasing drink indeed, which I recommend that you try. So, from Dr. Bertram Everidge and his dangerous yet camera-shy paramour, we miss you all very much. Stay safe, stay sane, stay splendid. Everidge out.
All I